Hey, yo there! Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any videos. Anyways, I hope you enjoy the video.
There you are.
um,
Wonder.
hey.
Hello. Mm. Is it alright if I kind of
Yeah, go for it. What's up?
alright. Well, it's just it is very very difficult. Very many emotions. Yes. Uh it is I fall in love with someone who is visiting, and we go we are together, and we enjoy it, and then he goes back to his homeland, and he slowly, very slowly, stops speaking to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I decide, well, maybe I go to his homeland, and I try to find him. I surprise him. Yes. But I show up, and he is not there. And it turns out is it so difficult? I have fallen in love again, but I stay loyal to the one who I keep as mine. Yes?
Yeah.
I love him, and I think he loves me too. And then he is gone. He loved someone else who didn't even know that he was with me. It was like I never existed.
She didn't even know they were related. Which is a whole other. Ugh.
He is gross and disgusting and vile, and I am upset that I could not. I am upset that I could not show him my thoughts before he ended up dying. But you know what? It is good karma, I think.
That
After what he did.
that's
To me
fair.
and to her.
That's fair. I'm pretty sure from what it seemed like she wasn't so happy that, her killing, but she doesn't seem to necessarily regret why it happened. I don't know. I don't think she really said why. I think she's just something about him trying to kill her, but I'm not.
I think I want to speak with her at some point. I want to know who it was that he decided I was unimportant for. And I want to know what it felt like for
Yeah,
him to get that punishment.
yeah, I get that. I don't. To be honest, I haven't really heard from her. Not that we've spoken a ton. We've spoken like twice, but like I've not really thought about reaching out and asking about all this because obviously that was a lot for her. I mean, finding out they were related seemed to have happened a while ago, but to find out that he was also cheating on both of you, I guess,
Yeah.
to a certain
Mm.
degree, is yeah. I don't think. Yeah, it's messy, eh?
Very.
I don't think she would mind you reaching out, although she seems very closed off. But I assume some of that might have to do with him, to be fair. I mean,
Maybe
I would be
maybe we
too.
bond over similar dislike. Yes.
Might be good.
This could be maybe good. Maybe.
Yeah.
But this is besides the point. I wonder. I wonder. What what happened? What caused you to you and Shirley?
Oh,
What
well,
how did that
I
that
I did mention before that Lucas came over. Yeah.
yeah.
So like he showed up and he got William to come and get me, and Shirley followed me down. Thank God,
Hmm.
because he like wanted to talk with me and stuff, and he like grabbed me
Mm.
to like drag me into the building to talk. I guess I don't know. I don't know what he wanted, but
He grabbed you.
yeah, he like grabbed my arm. There's
Mm.
still slight bruising on it, I think.
Hmm.
Wouldn't be the first time. But I mean, I guess it would cuz Shirley stopped him. And then he puffed out his chest and was like, "Oh, you're touching my girl." it's it feels so cheesy, but like and like we didn't have a prior discussion at all about feelings. I didn't even know Shirley felt that way about me, to be honest. Just we were there, and she called me her girlfriend in front of him when he started trying to drag me off again. And then he got kind of weirdly homophobic, but to be fair, he's always been like that.
It is alright. She was correct. It is good.
And then she kissed me just to prove a point.
Yes.
And I didn't know
Very
what was
good.
happening. I was confused. I'm still confused. I don't know what happened. It happened very quickly, and it was.
it is not your problem. You just enjoy moment, yes?
I mean, yeah, pretty much. I was just dying in a corner. He threatened he'd be back and whatever. He's a coward.
Hmm.
I don't think he'd come back, but you know.
If he does, it will be alright. I will talk to William and I will tell him to call me down if he does show back up.
I'm
You
pretty
do
sure
not need to
Shirley
worry
would
about
also
it.
want a piece of it. To be fair, you
And
can't kill him though.
we can share. It is okay. It is okay.
It's not legal. You can't kill a
It is
person.
it is only illegal if you get caught.
Sydney, no. Sydney,
Yes.
you can't. No, you can't kill people, Sydney. It's bad that Ashton
It
murdered children. That's bad.
It is different. He is different. This is two different situations. There is killing for protection, for safety, and for defense. And then there is killing for fun. And killing for fun, that is not what we do. That is the opposite. In fact, the first type killed the second type to protect others from the second type. Yes?
Guess that's fair. I don't even know why
Exactly.
Afton's killing kids, to be fair.
Well, considering how what is word shaman? He is very shaman with it. He
He
makes
kind of is.
he makes wonderful machines and then has them do these strange things, and he makes it like entertainment to himself. And this is not what we want. This is very bad. He is the
Yeah.
bad kind. It is very illegal, caught or not.
I don't know what I would fall under.
I think it is perfectly legal what you do. Perfectly correct. Very ethical, very moral. Yes.
I don't know about that.
What do you mean?
Right. Okay. When I was really small, my parents would fight a lot.
Hmm.
I think sometimes my mother did it because she was afraid of him being mad at me.
She protect you? Yes, this is good.
But like it wasn't always like him starting fights. Like she would too. They just both fought a lot.
Hmm.
And one day we were eating dinner and everything was fine and then she was just gone. Like I watched the light fade from her eyes and I
What
can't
happened?
the police said it was an allergic reaction, but she didn't have any allergies. Especially not to what we were eating. Like it was, we've had it before. Just
This is strange. Who cooked the food?
Dad did. Dad cooked it.
Hmm.
So obviously, I blamed him, and I don't even know if he did or didn't at this point. Who knows? But just the way that he moved on so quickly, he seemed upset, but within a few days, he just tried to brush it off. And I don't know if he was doing that for my best interest or whether it was his way of coping with the situation or if he had caused it and just wasn't really sad about it. I don't know.
This is not something that you just brush under the rug. Even if you mourn quietly, there is still phases to it. It is seen, even if it's just in the way that you walk. But if he is just normal afterwards, then it is
It was just like he didn't
not
care.
right. Hmm.
And so I grew up. I got older without a mom, and I grew to resent him heavily. We'd fight a lot. And obviously,
Hmm.
some of the scars on my body are from him. A lot were unintentional accidents, stuff we'd just be fighting over, and he would bang a counter and something would fall on me. Just enough that I could never really blame him, but it still felt like it was his fault.
As though it was staged, maybe?
I guess. But sometimes it was just complete accident. I went to a hospital a few times over it because of how bad it got, but none of it was too bad, so it was kind of all blown off. I think CPS might have been called once, but to be honest, I just remember talking with someone at some point asking about it, and they were just like, "You seem okay," so it was let go. School sucked. I got bullied a lot. How many scars I have on my body, you can imagine.
Hmm.
Can't tell you how many kids would make jokes about my father beating me, and they had no idea how close to the truth that was. You know? And then
This is very
one
worrying.
one day we were fighting. I can't even remember what it was anymore, and he threw something at me, and something snapped. Something I wasn't prepared to have happen, and everything went blurry. I can't even remember the details, but the next thing that I remember is I was over him with a knife. He was bleeding out and calling for help, and I just stood there, watching the light fade from his eyes, too.
Hmm.
Of course, the neighbors overheard loud banging commotion, so they called the police, and seeing those lights, I got scared. And so I ran, and I was with Lucas at the time. We had only been together for a few months, but I ran to him and asked for help, and he helped me, and I felt indebted. And I guess that's why I took it from him, too. He really was good at first. The first few years were amazing. I was with him for 5 years. I don't know what happened, but 2 years into being together, and something in him just changed. I mean, maybe he was always like this and just hit it really well, but I don't know. But I was so scared of the police or dealing with the consequences of what I had done that I just stayed and never really went beyond that.
Winter?
Yeah,
Winter, I want you to look at me and listen to what I am going to say, okay?
right.
This is very serious. I need you to understand, okay?
Hmm.
What happened with your father? This is a little hard to say, I think. It is. The words are not coming easily. Um, Winter, you are an angel. And sometimes angels need to get their hands a little dirty in order to enact justice and protection and defense of yourself and others. You avenged, got justice for your mother. You were protecting yourself from a man who was hurting you for so very long. And yes, you ran away, but that is okay. Sometimes it is good to fly whenever you have more purpose. You caused harm to protect yourself. You caused harm because it was the only thing that could help you in that moment. And he deserved it. It is nothing on you. He was wrong. So you did what you could to survive. This is good. And him. I don't even want to put the effort into the name. Him. He, like your father, has become another demon. And I know that you probably do not want to get your hands dirty again. It can be very traumatizing even for angels. But that is what I am here for. What we are here for. We are your friends and your family, and we will vanquish the demons for you, Angel. It will be okay. We will protect you. This is hallowed ground. This is your home. Okay?
Okay. Yeah. It's a lot more than his blood on my hands. I know their death isn't my responsibility, but this
It
is
was
my
another
home. I
demon taking
made this
advantage of your
place.
kindness. It happens. Demons are tricky. They manipulate and they slip their way in. You never know. It is okay. We work on it. We keep better eye out. And if you are not sure, you ask some of us for advice. For help.
Right.
There is blood on your wings, Angel. Some of it is because you need to protect yourself. And some of it is because you were put nearby and it happened to splatter. I know you feel responsible. All angels would. You try to put so much on your own shoulders. But it is not only your weight to bear. It is okay.
Right. Yeah.
Listen, how about we go to get you some food? You get some rest, Angel. I will do another sweep and make sure that it is clear. Yes?
Yeah. Shirley's probably pretty worried.
Yes. Come on.
Right. Okay.